I am Lady Charmaine, and my guest today is an actor, producer, and writer. He starred in such movies as Joanna Man and TV shows like Sparks, Joey, and Tour of Duty. And he's here today to talk about his new movie called Christmas in Compton. Help me welcome Mr. Miguel Nunez to the show. Hey, Miguel, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you, and welcome to the show today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Well, you have been a pretty busy man. You got a couple of projects and irons in the fire that we're going to talk about on the show. But the first project I want to talk about is your new movie called Christmas in Compton. Tell us about the movie and the character that you play.
I played like the bootlegger in the movie. And Omar Gooding is his father and him own a Christmas tree lot in Compton, which has been a staple of the community for some time. And then there's this white guy who comes in, who's played by Eric Roberts, wants to take it over. And he gets mixed up with me and with the gangster, and he comes to me, and I have to bootleg some stuff for him. And it's just a really hilarious, yes, that's it, comedy.
And you go by the name of Delicious, right? Aren't you Delicious?
Yep, Delicious.
What a delicious name you have. But you also have some other things going on as well. But Miguel, I got to ask you this question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Miguel, what is your nationality? Because when I see you, I see a brother, but then your name throws me off. So for those...
Dominican.
Dominican, so you from the Dominican Republic?
Yes, my father's from Dominican Republic. My mom's from North Carolina.
Oh, so your mom's from North Carolina. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I understood that. Also, too, you're a man with many talents, and you also played a female in the movie Joanna Man. And I want to talk to you about that particular character because you got an opportunity to play a woman. Now, during the movie, did you get a chance to feel any sensitivity towards women because you had to put on all those garments and everything to play a woman?
Let me explain something to you. I've always been one who always complained about my ex-wife getting taken forever to get one. Every time a girl has to get ready. But I have so much more respect for women after that movie because it's just the plucking and it tweezing and it just takes so much. I have so much more respect for women. Walking around in them heels, it's hell. I hated every minute of it. I love the movie, but I hated it.
That's what I wanted to know. It's like, do you have now a new
It was really hard, though.
Yes, it's not easy to look that good. Yeah, it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Now, we know you're a great actor. Was acting always a passion of yours?
Since I was 3 years old, I always said I was going to be an actor.
Really?
Ever since I was born, my nickname through high school was Hollywood Newt. Chuck Nunez, because all I ever talked about was I'm going to Hollywood. As soon as I finished school, I'm running away to Hollywood. And then as soon as I finished school, I did run away to Hollywood. I made 3 bologna sandwiches and bought a ticket and got on the bus.
I know, that's right. So who did you admire in this industry growing up?
Nobody.
Really?
Nobody. I never watched television. I didn't even know what an actor was when I was saying I wanted to be an actor. I had never watched TV when I was saying I was going to be an actor. I have no idea to this day where it came from. There's one question I cannot answer.
Wow, I mean, that's a new one for me because usually you'll see somebody that you may want to emulate and then say that. But for that to even just be in your little heart as a young man and say, I'm going to Hollywood to be an actor, that's great. So what was your first role that you ever got when you came out to Hollywood?
Well, the first thing I ever got, I was on a bus. I was homeless when I first got here. So I just get on buses and go to the back and ride them out to the end at night. That would be like, my apartment was the back of the bus. I didn't have a place. And one time they was having a cattle call for a commercial. I jumped off the bus, got in line, took some guy's resume, whited his name out, put my name on it, got in line, and got the lead in that commercial. Then I took that to his agent, and the first movie I got was Friday the 13th. The second movie was Return of the Living Dead. Third was Tour of Duty TV show, and it just started going from there.
Okay, no, that was really good. So, and this is where your career is now, because I know you also have a video, and it's called Feed the Homeless with Miguel. Can you explain that film to us?
Well, what I do is, I was homeless when I went to the Union Rescue Mission, and they took care of me and helped me get on my feet. So my plight for the homeless is something that's in my heart and dear to me. Because somebody gave me a helping hand, so I just like to give back in that way. Because I know a lot of people are homeless not for faults of their own. A lot of people may be following their own dreams or came to follow their own dreams and fell off. And I just think that everybody look at the homeless people as just, just throwaway people, but that's not the case. I wasn't a throwaway person. I had a dream, ambition, just needed help. So everybody, look at homeless people the wrong way, I think.
Oh, that's good. So does your film kind of opens up the heart and what homeless people actually go through and who they really are?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to talk about you a little bit. You were in a TV show called Sparks. Do you ever have a desire to have your own TV show again?
Well, I got one coming out on TV one called Bells.
Tell us about it.
Bells. Bells is about Keith David, Ella Joyce, myself, Elise Neal, Tammy Roman, who else? And Ella Joyce, and a little beautiful little girl in the Tanya. It's about a family-run restaurant, and it's about, it's called something Bells because and it was ran by the father and his daughters, and it takes place in Atlanta, and they're Southern Belles.
Ah, so that's where that comes from. Because Keith David is also one of your co-stars in Christmas in Compton.
Yes, he is.
Awesome.
I love Keith David. Keith David is one of such a consummate professional, incredible singer, and he's a great person to work with. He's just pleasant. He's just always a professional. I love Keith. I love to work with Keith as much as I can. He's awesome.
I know, that's right. And now you're also executive producing Nick Cannon's film called School Dance. How did you and Nick Cannon come to work together?
So I have a deal with Lionsgate, and Nick Cannon came in to Lionsgate. A lot of people asked me to help them do stuff. Nick Cannon came in, and his project was together. It was well thought out. He had everything together. He had the whole plan together. Most people come to me, I want you to help me do this and help me do that. Nick Cannon did it all.
I know, that's
so
right.
When the executives going through the project, I said, this one sounds like a good one.
So can you tell us a little bit about the movie?
Huh?
Can you tell us a little bit about the movie?
Christmas in Compton?
No. School Dance.
Oh, School Dance. It's about a bunch of kids. It's kind of like Friday, but it's about a bunch of kids in school, and they have this big, huge school dance. It's a dance-off. It's a talent contest, and it's just the misgivings, the fun, and of teenage life in high school. It's total comedy. Kevin Hart stars in it. God, I think we got everybody in it. Lunel, she kills in this movie, and it's just really a fun, exciting, hot, dance-filled, high-octane, high-humor summer movie that's going to come out early next year.
Okay, we definitely look forward to seeing that. And I just want to thank you, for so much for coming on the show. And I want to remind everyone to make sure you go and see the new movie entitled Christmas in Compton in theaters on November the 9th. Thank you so much, Miguel, for joining me on the show.
Thank you very much. And I look forward to everybody going to see the movie.
Me too.